This whole witcher's life.
Yeah? Okay. Thought he had a conversation he wanted to have. Oh,
Those signs. I'd like to try one.
What signs?
Your witcher signs. Never done it. Could be interesting.
Rather not waste any time.
Till the stroke of midnight, what I would rather is what matters.
I mean, he's not wrong. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go straight to the wedding because we don't really have any more side content. It's all story at this point. I just, you know, have to get to a fast travel. Let's see where it is first. Okay, it's in... What? Oh, it's in Brunwich. Okay. I don't know if that's Brunwich or Brunwick. I've just been calling it Brunwich, so we'll go with that.
I remember that mill. Whenever Olgierd and I got up to mischief, we'd hide out in there. Once, we snuck off with some moonshine.
Oh, it's way over there.
Old cocksucker Yaramir caught us. Those were the days.
Hey, we're in Ann Arbor. Which doesn't really matter anymore. Because I don't have a whole lot of things to craft. But speaking of, let's see if there's anything right off the bat. Make a whole bunch of those. I mean, there's still stuff here, but it's like Hydradium or something. Oh, Rebus. Yeah, let's make a Rebus real quick. Get that out of the way then. Ether. I need a white gull, so let's make a white gull. Damn it. Stop, controller. Negretto. If the Negretto uses hot bumbles, then I'm screwed. It doesn't. Alright then. I'm just fucking flying through these all of a sudden. Cubrith, but we don't have enough for Benna. And then another Aether. Oh, that used it for Benna. Oh, but I don't need it for Salmon. Okay. Again, these, we pretty much missed our chance for those unless there is... Oh, and I need Greenmold for that. We missed our chance for these two unless there's like contracts on those things in one of the DLCs, in which case we'll probably be able to get it. I really want to make these oils. I need hot bumbles for that and the green mold. I just don't know where to get the green mold. And considering we finished the game and those aren't DLC or oils, we missed our chance to get the green mold, and I couldn't even tell you where to get it. I'm pretty sure that I remember getting that green mold from one specific
Geralt, old
place.
chap. Mind turning your ass around and going back to the wedding? I was to have a bit of fun, not a bloody walkabout. Keep this up, and I'll get sore legs is all. Not quite what Olgierd asked for.
Would you want me to run there?
Fine, we'll go back.
Fine. What I was trying to say is I'm pretty sure that the green mold comes from that Isle of Mists.
Bloody fine mount. Good stance, powerful rub, stable withers. Well, well.
Okay, I'm gonna stop because I might keep saying
I
stuff.
should say so. My two greatest passions in life. Mares and maidens.
Spooking my horse. Roach doesn't like ghosts.
There was some stuff on that island that we didn't do. I remember like a riddle side quest where I had to mess around with some mirrors to get some loot and things like that. I don't know why I didn't do them. I guess I just wasn't really thinking, and we knocked out the story too quick. But I think that the green mold comes from that island, and there's no way back to it. So unless we have another chance to get some green mold somewhere else, we'll never get those oils. Might be able to buy it somewhere.
Slow now. No sign of her yet. We need to wait.
This is very romantic.
Fuck off.
Behold, wars have started over uglier wenches. Well, raids have been undertaken at least.
True, she looks lovely. Let's go.
Whoa, whoa, hold. Mean to go in wearing that?
Yeah.
What else?
Have you seen how she's dressed? I'll not parade at that jewel's side in a rank tunic. You need a robe. One daren't attend a wedding in anything less.
Don't happen to have a robe handy.
What do you mean? What about that?
Oh no, we're not gonna steal.
Come now. We're merely borrowing.
Alright. That looks pretty,
This'll do wonderfully.
Oh, I guess it hangs down the back. I was gonna say, it looks pretty nondescript.
Perfect fit. It feels tailor-made. Now for shoes. One must wear shoes to a wedding.
Those boots look cool, though. Oh, don't
And
you...
we must be
Ooh,
neat.
you son of a bitch, you're gonna shave me?
May they draw
That's
and quarter me
ridiculous.
if I've ever seen a lovelier lass.
Nothing left of you to draw and quarter, alas.
Doe eyes, a swan's soft supple neck, and a waist so slim you could grip it one-handed.
You're actually quite amusing this way.
You know it, though.
You see? Geralt's been a pill, a nag. That all changes today.
Dramatically, I'd say. He's never been very talkative to start with.
He's been a fool, but I shall make up for that now. Will you marry me?
A big step, but I will think about it. For now, we should simply enjoy my friend's wedding. May I please speak to Geralt for a moment?
Whatever for. This evening is about my pleasure, not his.
Just for a moment, then you can jump right back in.
Be quick. I'll not stand here doing naught. I'm to enjoy myself.
Geralt, I'm about to introduce you to the newlyweds. Please make sure your friend doesn't embarrass me.
I can't make him do anything. All that nonsense is his. I feel like an ass saying it.
I liked some of that nonsense.
What, for example?
It would do you good to be more relaxed sometimes.
Relaxed? So you think I'm uptight?
What I mean is, it would be nice from time to time if you could sit back and enjoy life, instead of going around solving everyone's problems.
But what does... I don't understand.
Of course you don't. You're as dense as year-old hardtack. Luckily, you've got me.
We'll talk later. Let's go to this wedding. The sooner the ghost has his fun, the sooner this'll be over.
Finally, something that's not utter tripe. We shall dance till the break of dawn.
You get till midnight and not a second longer.
That's not enough. I shan't even get properly soused by midnight, let alone...
Make an effort. I'm sure you'll manage. You get to frolic and carouse till midnight, that's our deal. Then there's the capping, then you go back where you came from.
So be it.
This way, my strawberry.
You can always tell when he's possessed because he puts his hand, he looks all cavalier and you know, like a swashbuckler. Puts his hands on his hips and puffs his chest out. Game? I literally just fired the game up. How is it already starting to hang?
Hello world, I'm back. I'll be damned. A proper wedding. Overladen tables, plenty of worthy drinking companions, and a swarm of fair maids. But none compared to you, my dear Rhubarb.
Rhubarb?
Beware of the dog, Shani. Judging by the size of its house, the mutt must be big as a horse.
Thanks for your concern, but the doghouse is empty.
They let a man-eater like that run free? Have the wedding guests been warned? Seems we are indeed in for a cracking good time.
What a lovely rowan. I remember making necklaces of the fruit when I was a child.
Ah, the berries make for splendid hooch. Olgerd and I brew it in our teething years.
I shall introduce you to the newlyweds now. Try to behave.
For you, my rowan petal, I'd do anything.
Come.
I think there's a bunch of different activities you can do here.
To be nice now.
After,
What do
you know-
want, Geralt?
Maybe what do I want? After the,
Once
you know,
more, all the best in your new life.
the initial stuff is out of the way.
Thank you.
It's us now. Dearies, blessings rain down upon you.
May you live in health and happiness. Harmony and love forever last betwixt you.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
Our turn. My dear friend Aldona and her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings. The brides especially. So fragrant, so tasty, I could...
Righto. I'm sure we'll all have a
Like,
splendid
just
time.
can't help himself.
Aren't you an extraordinary beauty, my dear?
Why, thank you.
You had your pick of gents, I'm sure.
Where is this going?
I'm attempting to discern why she chose you, Jonas.
Mean you don't approve of my wife's choice?
I've no skin in this game. I ask out of pure curiosity.
Well, rein it in, or I shall have to explain my wife's choice to you hands-on. Out of
Maybe I
pure
shouldn't just pick
pleasure.
everything.
Why so testy, friend? Have I insulted you? Merely told your wife she was a beautiful woman, yet here I'm threatened instead of getting thanks. Have some manners.
Geralt, that's enough. She simply fell in love. That's that. Jonas, I'm sure my friend meant no offense.
Like, this one's probably a bad one. So we'll go
Tell
with
me,
this one.
Aldona, how is it you and my dear Shani know each other?
We met in Oxenfurt. Both studied medicine at the academy.
Wondrous times.
Over quickly in my case, alas. My family couldn't afford to keep me there. I was forced to return home after 1 year.
It's never too late to pursue an education, my dear. Your husband is certain to help you complete your studies, provide the necessary coin.
I don't know. We've not talked about it.
Come, Jonas, surely you've not taken Aldona as a mere diversion for the alcove.
Maybe this wasn't
Will help
good
her,
either.
Will you not?
That is between me and her. You needn't butt in.
But I'm not. I merely ask. See, I've come to love your wife like a sister. So I ask you as your brother-in-law, will you help her?
I'm sure we'll discuss the matter.
That's my lad. You're a right decent chap. I knew it from the start.
Yeah, he doesn't like him at all.
We've chewed the fat enough. Time's a-wasting.
Are you expected elsewhere?
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors and dance with the local matrons.
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens. Perhaps one of them will catch your eye.
Oh, that's for damn certain.
And perhaps you will catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case. Come, let's drink.
Like, she seemed to have liked him because he was all like fawning over her, but Jonas does not like him at all. Alright, let's do stuff. I'm gonna catch a pig. Why is there no one to talk to here? Oh. The dot was just in the wrong spot.
What sport is this? Blustering about after pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned King of the Swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench. Lady, meaning.
And the rules? One must be a swineherd's son to enter, I suppose?
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need is to herd the piggies dabbed in yellow into the pen.
King of the swineherds, eh? And what's this king get exactly? A king's ransom, I would hope.
No coin. Honours the prize. King gets a crown of laurels he pins to his saddle, rides about with pride that he's King of the Swineherds.
You mentioned some
So a trophy.
trifles for the lasses. Are they worthwhile at least?
For certain. Lovely, every last one. Pretty as a painting. Win and see for yourself.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense. But why not give it a try?
We'd be honoured. Get that cripple out of there! Couldn't chase his own wench into a bed, let alone a pig into a pen. Let the Witcher give it a run.
Okay, so I'm assuming I just need to chase him in there and not...
Shame there's no painter here. It's a moment worth immortalizing.
No, it said the ones that were marked. I
my
don't see a mark on
movement,
any of them.
Shiny. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how one chases
Just
a
in there,
porker.
piggy. Okay, there's
Come
only
on,
two.
piggy.
Oh,
Got a
these.
nice and cozy pen for you.
Is it true? Well, soon after
I don't know if I can use like signs and whatnot. I can, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Maybe I can axie them.
You see that, Shawnee? One pig penned.
Over here, buddy. Come on, you dumb pig. Maybe axing him was a terrible idea. He doesn't seem to be... Like, he's following me, but then he stops. Oh, there we go. Oh. Boy, it's lasting for a really long time. I was hoping that would get rid of it. Pushing him and it doesn't seem to do anything either. I mean, he is following me because Axie, that's what it does, but he's not going where I need him to go. There we go, it wore off. Come on, fool! Stop turning in circles and go! He really doesn't want to go. It's like he's hitting a leash. And then turning around, but then because I'm there, it turns him again. Maybe I broke him by using Axion. He's still following me as if I'm F-Izzy's Axied. Oh, that works. No, it doesn't. Or he's going to the other one. Okay, maybe that was the problem.
Foolish peasants.
He needed to go in the
Learned a
other
lesson from your
pen.
better. Are the pigs penned? Indeed they are.
Whoa, Master Witcher. What were the trickery back there, the fancy finger twisting?
I know. Seen that afore.
think
Witcher
I probably
told a
shouldn't have
lad
done
to
that.
go hang himself, drew some flowers in the air with his hand, and the man lost his mind.
Meaning you cheated and shan't be crowned king of the
I
swine.
screwed that up.
Shawnee, what is it Geralt says in these situations? Damn it.
Yes, that's it.
Damn it. Now for what I say. Go shove rakes up your asses, you peasant curs. Do I look anything like a swineherd? Come, Shawnee. I've had enough of these hay seeds.
I should have done that without it.
Forgive me, Shawnee. I've let you down.
Are you worried about that pig? Oh, you needn't be.
We're here as a couple. I wanted to win you that thing.
Really, it's unimportant. Nothing at all.
Tell me, Shawnee, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl, that's clear. In Geralt's name and flesh, of course, but still. Yet the more I woo you, the less you seem ready to succumb. So I ask myself, what am I missing?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so? Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vladimir von Everec does his thing. Now, who have we here?
Well, Shawnee's not supposed to shadow
That's the
him.
crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shawnee. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
This one's dumb.
My sweet, you are no mere maid, but a marvel of nature. And now, at last, fate knocks at your door.
But I don't know rightly.
You needn't know anything. I know it all for us both. I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? Really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? And how?
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn. There, everything will be made clear.
Lesky, step away from the man.
Uh-oh.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our da on his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
Easy, lads. No harm done. An innocent conversation with an innocent miss. The kind weddings are for.
We all heard your innocent talk. Wanted to draw her to the barn. What were you gonna do there? Talk some more?
Naturally, we would speak, but first we would dance. Now tell me, what sort of fool wouldn't want to dance with a beauty like her?
Find another beauty, or I'll dance with you myself, just after I grab me a fence post.
Geralt, you saw it. I tried to resolve this peacefully, but they wish to fight. Suits me just fine. Sounds like wonderful fun. Fence boards right over there for the taking.
Fear eat your stones.
That's the last ploughing straw. No one accuses Vladimir von Everick of cowardice.
Calm down, boys. Don't want to fight you.
Too damn bad, because we're gonna tan your mutant freak hide.
That does it! Rah! Hi-ya!
Show us what you got.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice.
Fucking fight at a wedding, of course.
Fence boards. The perfect weapon for sweaty-assed swineherds.
Perfect fit for your you ploughing gentlefolk.
Never in my life
Oh,
have
boy.
I reveled so fiercely. Step up. Who else wants a shave? Damned cretin creamed me. Embarrassing to take a licking from a bull. And with a maiden watching.
That dude's getting his ass kicked over and over there. We've seen that before. Remember, that was a glitch very early.
Peasant spawn. Thought yourself a match for a Von Everett. A witcher. Away with you. Begone. I've tired of looking at your slack-jawed yaps.
That dude's cheering his ass off over there. And now she's
Where
probably
to,
mad.
my love? I was to turn you into a
Yeah,
lady.
but you beat up her brothers.
Geralt, you must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
I mean, you fucked up
You always that charming in life?
by getting in a fight with
It
her brothers.
worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Fine. I shall try. Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess, you do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
Your methods, quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
A hazard of the trade, my love. I'm clearly a bit out of practice. But point out the next young miss, and I will gladly prove I...
You've proven everything amply. Let's just have fun, all right? After all, you haven't much time left.
Fine. I suppose you're right. Come then.
Admitted she was into it.
So good to shake the kinks from one's bones. Found yourself a perch from which to survey passing beaux?
Weird.
Quick now!
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot.
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with 1 foot bared. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie, I did. Take there. Muck must have sucked it deep.
Yeah, but why would you
We'll put
grab
your
a pot
paws in there.
instead?
Rut for it. Rubbish game.
Like, if you couldn't find the slipper, you don't pick
What's
up
all
a pot
this
as a
then?
consolation prize.
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish it out.
And once I retrieve it?
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it means you're a gallant beau. And awful handy.
Is that all? No prize? Not even a kiss?
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants to give you a kiss, she will. But she ain't obliged. Oh my.
Oh, there's more to come. Shawnee, your slipper. I shall prove I dive to any depth for you.
Yeah, but then she's got to walk around all night with a fucking wet-ass boot.
Observe, Shawnee.
My eyes are glued.
Well, it's not that one. I don't know which one it is. I wasn't paying attention to what it looked like. It's probably that one, actually.
Damn mucky, that pond. Sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes overtossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shawnee. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is, on.
Oh, this guy. Vladimir.
Thank you.
My kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down. Faster, faster till we expire.
God, Geralt. Because you know Geralt can, like, see and feel and hear everything that's going on. He's probably just fucking furious.
And now, a special treat for our special guests.
Don't throw them.
The Witcher Geralt and his enchanting partner, Shawnee. Musicians, something lovely for the loving couple.
At last, music for a loving embrace. Come, Shawnee. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
Oh, you're rather good at this.
His hands are huge compared to hers. I'm the lord of the dance.
A chair could dance a jig with you as its partner.
Oh, how humble you are.
I strive to be, yet should the need arise, I can strut as proud as any peacock.
Perfect combination. Women must love you.
Well, not to brag, but
Call it idle curiosity, but how many have you had?
many, and not a scrub hag among them, I should add. Women with true class, all, though none to match your charms. Seems the music and the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner.
Not sure I do.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Smooth,
You
Geralt.
lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
Was it good for you?
Don't be upset, my peach. I couldn't resist.
I'm not upset. Just next time, don't lunge at me like that.
I'd had a long fast, so to speak. Hunger overwhelmed me. But yes, next time I shall ask. Shani, may I kiss you?
You are incorrigible. Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's adrift.
Please.
Very well.
See how I've reeled her in? Now don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that goes.
I find it hard to believe that he's just trying to be a wingman.
Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
Probably I'd have done what he did. Still like to.
Then why don't you? Well, answer me.
Thing is, normal folk don't act like Vladimir von Everett.
Because they are churls.
Don't be too hard on him. All in all, he's actually rather fun.
Ha! See that? I'm fun. And you've got a pike so far up your ass, you can't wear hats.
Happened to see the man who announced your song?
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I was surprised. Who is he?
Gaunter Odin, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped it on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply. And certainly not on a whim.
Bah, I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you talk. I'm going back in.
Better. Come, Shani. The night beckons us not to jabber it away. The night is young. Come, let's do something.
Now, we'll talk to him, but I want to make sure I get as many of these things done as possible here. Oh, you can just sit there and dance.
I'd show you how I cut a jig. Nimble as a leopard.
It just started doing this when I walked right here. Anyway, that counts.
What charm, what grace.
Thanks.
Your health, Sir Dwarves. May your beards grow long, but never tangle round your ankles.
To the young lovers, may their loins never cook, may they sire many a bairn, and reap gobs of coin.
Yeah, I feel like one drink shouldn't have gotten him this crazy. Oh, it's already gone.
That gingerbread's now but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time. Touch it. Let you sniff it, stroke Time is the key.
I mean, it's not wrong.
Greetings, Shani. I must introduce myself. Gaunter O'Dimm. My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
Wait, you can see me? That is, me, Vladimir von Everec?
Of course. Why ever wouldn't I?
Because I'm in Geralt's body, the Witcher's, and...
Just who would I be if the true nature of things remained hidden from me? Someone like you, meaning no one.
I wouldn't want to get blood on my damsel's dress, but insult me once more and...
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation, demonstrate how manly you are, but let's be honest, nothing will come of it. You're simply not him, no matter how much you wish you were.
Rubbish. I never envied my brother.
Of course you did. He was a shining role model. Olgierd ran faster, shot truer, lifted greater weights. Olgierd learned to read first, although you tried your damnedest to beat him. As you grew up, he had his pick of girls, whereas you made do with the leftovers.
I apologize, Shani. I'm rather sorry you have to hear this.
Stop fooling yourself. Shani isn't here for you. She's here for Geralt. Even after death, you still pay the pale invitation. Oh, by the way, Olgierd's a much better dancer.
You lying
Jesus
dog.
Christ.
That's my brother. I loved him.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it, I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me. Cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5. Took them on all at once. Alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave. Often. Pours a drink for me. Gets soused himself. And talks of the old times. He cannot see me. But I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
That's kind of a dick move, Gaunter, to be honest.
Sorry.
It's all right. That was...
Almost like he's trying to
We're here to
sabotage
enjoy
Geralt as
ourselves,
well,
right?
because nobody's going to have the time of their lives if they're pissed off.
Let's go.
Because somebody just
The night's
insulted
still
them.
young.
But what's weird about that is it would very well be in his best interest to not sabotage Geralt.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe you. And now revel on. Time won't wait.
Okay? I don't know why she was walking off and talking to me.
Sit clear, you naughty me.
Oh, you frightened me.
There's something to do here, but I don't know what it is.
Mr. All kiss me down under.
So I'll move on. Oh, it's up above me. Sorry, lady.
He arrived, that's certain. I saw him.
Do you need help?
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened. I'm marrying off my only daughter. Wanted a proper wedding for her. Wild revelry. So I hired a true fire eater. You know, woo scoop, sizzle sizzle.
Ooh, I've not seen that sort of trickery.
Horribly dear diversions of that sort. He journeyed here from Novigrad.
But I'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have us for paupers, but we'll show them how wrong they are.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our fire swallowers has gone as last Yule's pudding.
Groom's hound chased him off. That blasted demon. Ugh, they sure named it right.
Calm yourself, Dumpling. Master Witcher's here now. Perhaps he can aid us.
Before I can begin my witcherly investigation, I require guidance, clues. Tell me all you know. Everything.
Well, the Fire Eater arrived around noon. Ate his fill of food, not fire. Then went for a stroll to air some gases, he said. That horrid demon saw him and started barking like a thing possessed.
Why so?
Haven't a clue. Didn't like the man, sent something awry. Perhaps the man swallowed fire. Animals fear fire.
If I feared, it would have fled, not given chase.
Damn fool dog. How can you know? But it snapped its chain and chased the Fire Eater into the woods.
Foolish or not, it's our son-in-law's beloved pet. There'll be hell to pay if it goes missing.
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I, will find this swallower of heated things.
Mighty generous offer, but no one knows where to look.
Matters not. Witchers, that is, we have our ways. The Flame Gulper, what did he look like?
He wore a jester's cap. Typical sort. Ought to be enough to identify him.
I shall find him.
We thank you, and hope for the best.
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but are you sure you're up to it? You're not actually a witcher, Vladimir.
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be great fun.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice. I'll take it.
Shani, Vladimir and I need to find the Fire Eater. If we're not back by
I don't know why he would
midnight,
think
then-
this would be fun.
Relax. We'll be back in no time. I believe in you.
But then again,
Tally-ho,
if we didn't think it was
adventure
fun, we wouldn't
awaits.
play a game based around it. So, he's got me there.
The dog made these tracks true, but a small one. And judging by its house, Demon is a hulk, but beggars can't choose their tracks. So I shall follow these. A bone gnawed so clean I've only ever seen two like this. One in an anthill, the other when I caught a hen after not eating for a week. Its bowl is chipped. Tried to devour its bowl along with its supper. Daft mutt. The hound tore its chain off the wall. Underfed, it seems. Or else the ash liquor really boiled the mutt's blood.
Yeah, that's about it.
Witcher, as I live and breathe.
Following some dog's trail? Not exactly how I imagined this wedding.
Yeah, see?
Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair. I shall continue my travails while you rest. Shan't be long now. A broken branch. As if one too heavy sought to scamper up this tree. Seems our Fire Eater swallows a great deal more than fire. Or perhaps someone was merely gathering kindling. Ah, there is joy in this ferreting.
Really?
A spark spitter's cap if ever I've seen one. As jesterly as they come. Chap must have lost it running from Demon. Two conclusions then.
It's clearly right
Our
there.
magician is fat and a coward.
Anyone at all?
Just assuming the tracks are the quickest way up to him. Oh.
Missing man, missing mutt.
Oh, it's not even an evil-looking dog.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
It's a cute dog.
Guess so. You, get down.
Oh no, no bloody chance. I value my life.
What do we do?
Sit.
Now that is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would have gutted me. Make it do some folly. Roll about on the ground. That sort of sport.
No.
Oh, could you be any more of a bore? I'll do it myself.
Roll over.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Now what have you done? Why ever? Ruin my fun.
Have it at the wedding. Climb down.
Yeah, that's gotta be
Man-eating
awkward for
beast's
that
gone,
dude.
as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
Better safe than sorry, I always say.
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk. I hope he's not polished off that bottle yet.
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
Course. Bottoms up.
He looks exactly like a dude that I worked with when I was a teenager. Except that guy had hair.
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you wanted some private time with it.
Fine mead, true. But I was fleeing an hound. Hound? But it was a monster. A furry, faggy devil. They chose a fitting name for it.
Your cap, sir. Lost it running from that pup like a gutless coward.
Ah, my dearest cap. Always brought me good luck it has. I'll wear it for every performance.
You're a man whose trade is literally to play with fire. How can you fear a tiny runt of a dog?
Was a monster! A demon!
So you said. You're a stoneless coward, sir. That's that.
Oh, beg your pardon. I'm not a coward. I'm cautious. Know what become of a fire eater who paid no heed to caution?
I suppose he might singe his tongue.
Guessed it. Settles that misunderstanding.
Got him.
You can forget about performing in your state.
And just what state would that be?
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp, can barely stand, let alone perform.
First off, that's bollocks. Second, I'm a fire eater, not a stilt walker. Standing straight ain't a requirement.
This may be my only chance to ask. Your fire-guzzling trickery. How does it work?
Oh, they tossed me out the guild if I told. Except if I took you on as an apprentice. In half a year's time, you'd learn.
I haven't half a year. Come, just between you and me. We've drunk together. We're practically brothers.
Drank it all yourself. You're no brother of mine.
You dare toy with me this way? Very well. Refuse to tell me, and I shall leave you here as a morsel for any passing boars, bears, or bloodthirsty fawns. So choose wisely.
This here's assault. He's suppressing the arts.
Out with it.
I got a special mixture I drink before every show. After that, I can eat fire, spit fire, do what I please. It don't burn nothing.
Is that all? Where's the art in it? Any dribbling imbecile can smear his throat with a protective slurry.
I've had just about enough of this. First they release the hounds, then come and steal my meat, and now insults. I'm done here. Goodbye.
Didn't mean to offend the bloody charlatan. Do something.
Listen, I'll give you some more coin and you'll go back to the wedding.
Are you daft? This extortionist's already got his due.
Take it or leave it.
Right. Convincing.
Honorless prick. Olgierd had it right. All artists are whores.
Let's go.
It was only 50.
Coming or
Why
not?
I'm coming. I'm coming.
To the wedding, then. Perhaps I'll find some more interesting diversions there. Keep calm. Stay close.
I shan't say a step. Wild animals behind every stump in these woods.
Nope, I have my weapons back.
Guards!
boar.
Cock's a tent pole. Hide, you blind fool.
Oh, what? Now that I just figured that out.
Tell me, are bears
Boars
often
are annoying to
boar-shaped
fight.
in your experience?
No, I know you can knock
Got
them over
weak
in one shot 'em.
eyes, see? Besides, I'm a fire eater, not some damn naturalist.
Indeed you are not, Master. Believe I failed to ask. What do they call you?
David Altonsborough.
Listen here, Master Hattonsborough. Stay close, and no harm will come to you. I'll see to it your drunken, fire-spitting
David
god gets to the wedding
Artonsborough.
safe
Come
and
on.
sound. The missing fire blower is missing no more. It was my doing, if I may say so myself.
And Demon? What's with him?
He failed to return.
No, he did. He's just acting mighty strange.
I made him
Seems
into a
to be
good
in
boy.
muddle of sorts. Got as much life in him as a carrot.
Oh, maybe we overdid it.
Might have eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
Your attention, please. I invite all to witness a spectacle unrivaled. A man so bold as to eat fire.
We must watch the trickery. Never saw anything like it while alive.
Hey, he looks so creepy. You gonna eat it or what? Alright, moving on.
My first Witcher contract. Done. Fire Eater found. His ass saved. If I could live again, I'd be a Witcher for damn certain.
Yeah, you did so great. Oh, Gwen.
Perhaps you'd care to sit down to some Gwent with us.
Most certainly would. You needn't ask twice, midget.
No need for insults.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
Were that true, you wouldn't have called him a midget.
I've apologized. What else would you have me do? Bring him flowers?
I'd have you play and stop talking.
Let us play, gentlefolk.
What's your wager?
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
I never knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this night, my dear. Many large sides.
Alright. Calm down, buddy.
Normally we play that the loser's got to wear the ass ears.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
Alright, well, this is DLC, so it might assume that I have all of the cards that I could have foreseeably gotten. So let's hope I don't screw this up. I have a bunch of heroes, which is all well and good, but it doesn't do much for a strategy. That's not super useful. I mean, neither is the horn, to be honest. I have to see which full test he's using. Destroy your enemy's siege units. Oh, strongest siege units. If the combined strength of all his or her siege units is 10 or more. Well, it'll only be 8. Unless I horn it. And that would be just asking for trouble. But if I put these two down, it can destroy them. So I've got to be careful. What I could do is put one down, horn it, to bait him destroying it, and then I can bring it back with Yennefer later. Because I can't bring any of these back, So really, these 3 cards, this one and these 2, are the only ones that I have available for that. I'll put that down, see what he does. Oh, he scorched it. That's just as good. Let's put Roach down. Oh. Okay. Well, then you know what? Take a John Natalis, too. Oh. Not too worried about that. I doubt he has another siege. I can't decoy that. But I can throw this out. Alright, I would have pulled that one back too. What that tells me is that he is probably going to end the round, so I'm going to pull that back. There we go. He's still got 7 cards, though. That's the problem. Maybe I'll draw a spy. Taylor would be great. Nope, just Vess. Now he still hasn't used his leader ability, so this could be a problem. So I'm gonna wait to put anything else out so I see what kind of situation I'm looking at. Although I guess I don't really have a choice. Okay, he's gonna kill Vess. Is it destroy all of them? Destroy enemy's strongest siege unit. Fuck. Okay, then this is what I'm gonna do. Use her to pull out this, right? And I'm gonna horn it, making it enticing for him to possibly use his ability. And then put that one out instead. And that'll keep him from taking away a 16 rather than a 12. Yeah, there we go. Playing right into my hands, you dumb idiot. I think my ability is to clear day, yeah. Now, he very well could have another Scorch, but I'm kind of hoping he doesn't. Nah, he won. Looks like I'm wearing the donkey ears. Alright. He outplayed me. That's cool. That's fine.
You lose, Witcher. Hand over the wager. Everything.
Perhaps we could reach an arrangement.
No weaseling out of this. Hand over the coin.
What do we do now?
Feel good losing somebody else's coin?
I meant to win, give you the coin. I've no need for it in the grave.
But you lost, so now I've got to pay up.
I say, he talking to himself. Roaring drunk already, that's it.
We can't fleece a drunk. Have him don the cap and we'll call it even.
Just a minute. Bloke needs a lesson. I say he dons the cap and gives us 5% of the coin he has.
Hear that?
Better than all of it.
5% is yours, and I shall wear the cap. Never fear. A man must do what a man must do, and Vladimir von Everek's a man among men.
Hear that? So sloshed he thinks he's Vladimir von Everek.
Rogue's long dead, by my reckoning. Exactly.
Those ears. You look, interesting.
Time to drink! We are at a wedding.
Aye, let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
To the Witcher.
Dude, he just had too many
Is that
Scorches.
Shani? My betrothed. Know
And
what that means?
Venatrenamirth.
What?
Which is actually the gold dragon in the story.
And what's that mean?
If you guys remember me talking about
resist, but it all ends as everyone knows it must.
Virgin Trinidad, I think his name was.
Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball.
Alright, well, now I have the goddamn donkey ears.
Quite the lark, this Gwent. Onward.
Yeah, Gwent's fun. I think that was it.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
No need? Why, there's every need. Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy of a gentleman. For tell me, who among you would rub shoulders with swineherds if born a noble? I delighted in the
cheering
beauty
for
of
that?
buxom farm wenches, of course, and indeed still do. Given more time, I'd prove this to each and every maiden here. Farmhands are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had one or two groom my mounts. They did this well, but were never worthy of conversation. Nay, not even if you paid me.
Jesus Christ,
For one
Vladimir.
must live by certain principles. Am I right? But this day...
Why is everybody agreeing with
This
him?
day has changed all. Beneath the muck and dung, a peasant is a man. I understand this, thanks to you. You've still shite all to talk about.
Jonas really doesn't
But I
like
don't
him.
mind anymore. For this, I thank you, and say, you are well loved.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, yes, you are. All the maids join in the capping.
You're a maid too, Shani.
Midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple, then give them a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely band with its pale and puffy cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another sign. Christ will hold eternal, bride will best beware, or she'll make you a cuckold in the coming year. What's the groom a thing? Happy daughter to knowledge vow. Must be said gallant cow. You get the backbone, the calf, the hay. So drink and be
It landed right on her head.
Shall be next to wed.
It's fucking donkey ears, man. The hell?
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good. A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance, their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone. They're bouncing.
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
Lovely as they are, think I'll put them away for now.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everec, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Apparently, Gaunter
Don't
might be
torture him.
I
death
promise
itself.
he'll not die.
Like, I remember Gaunter being supernatural, but I don't remember what he is.
What is this?
What did you do to him?
Sent him back whence he came.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly?
I mean, if it could answer,
Regardless,
yes, I would.
What matters is Vladimir von Everec will bother you no more.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt. Pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.